Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of our Let's Play in B3O Acacian Ascendancy of Flower Valley expansion with me, Avion Photon, your humble mystical builder without a face today, because I thought that's too distracting. We have the character here, that's me, and you don't need to see my gaming face. You can see it on the live streams on Twitch, which will be tomorrow and on Sunday this weekend. So I hope to see you there. And now let's get on with today's episode. We are walking here towards the east, because we're going away from Flower Valley to see a little bit of this path here. It's a different kind of path, more reinforced path than the one I built from spawn. And here I did some bridges we can have a look at. This is the most simple bridge ever, is to almost, well, except stone pillars, just throwing two long logs over the river. And then here we have a little bit more reinforced stairs for the path. Imagining this is a more frequented path with a little bit of trading between Flower Valley and the desert village going on. Here the second bridge is another old style bridge. You can see a mix of stone and wooden railings, a bit of a stronger structure. And you can read about this world if you search for B3O or Flower Valley. I think you can find it on the Minecraft forums, and there are details on these bridges and more details that I can remember about them. Here is a more traditional, like a Roman bridge with arches as the sun sets and the moon rises. And we are approaching the desert, and let's sprint on here. Come upon the last bridge on this path towards the village. This bridge is inspired by, I think, something around Babylon, perhaps. I don't remember. Mesopotamia, at least. Original bridge was very, very wide. Here it's just 3 blocks, 3 meters. But I think the original one is at least 12 or even more. It's as much as I can remember. Let's follow the path and go to the village. Alright, so here we are in the village where the 7 villagers have escaped from, because these villagers, they live apparently from pork and by killing animals. I haven't decorated this village to make it more sinister and fit the story, but I think that could be a nice bonus project to do, or perhaps we will see how we will schedule that. So mainly wanted to go here just to take show you and take this railroad back. So I brought a crafting table just to make one minecart and go back again to Flower Valley. See that there's nothing on the railroad, and I mean, well, you can check out this tunnel that is not decorated either, and that's another project to do, probably on a live stream. So what we will do today? Today we will go and dig the tunnel from the Acacian Ascendancy to Flower Valley, and then we are going to build walls, hopefully, and fix an entrance for the upper level of the building, and also make a central pipe which will bring the water up for irrigation and perhaps other purposes in the building. Oops, here we have what I suspected might be problematic. Get rid of it. Hope we can get up here. And the last thing for today should be adding some stairs on the Acacian Ascendancy. So lots of building over there, but first we will see if we can make the tunnels appear all the way here. And I thought about how to make the Acacian Ascendancy tunnel go here, and I think we should check the coordinates and perhaps dig it so it can enter. Let's see, here be a good place. So we are at 284 east-west, and if that's too close, we could go to somewhere around here. But let's see if we can dig all the way and maybe chop out the block here, 284. Alright, now we need tools. Alright, so here we are in the life tree, always beautiful. Let's pick up the tools first. We need definitely the picks, the shovel, yeah, and that's about it. Maybe we want to have our they're now named backpack carrot captor, and I think that should really do it. Or here we can bring the crafting table, and I should have left the minecart. Let's put it in here. Right, while we're here in the live tree, let's see some changes I did in the live stream on Sunday was to improve the tree. If you haven't seen it before, you may not know this, but all these were cut logs before, and now all along the entrance and the lower part of the tree is changed to whole wood with bark on all the sides of the blocks, which I think looks much more natural and nice and organic. Okay, let's go on. And as I move along the path, and I want to show you another addition from the live stream, was building this path towards the Acacian Ascendancy. So I have a proper path going over there, and just as I came about here, I realized we need something important. We need torches for the tunnel, so we have to go back again. And I thought about another thing. Why not just repair the trusty Toma axe that we have going? It's quite low on durability, so there will be probably a lot of wood chopping in the coming days. Let's see how we can get going again. 3 diamonds. I don't even have levels. Well, that really sucks. And so let's remember that we have to level up until, well, that's 8 levels. Maybe do some smelting. Okay, let's go on to Acacian Ascendancy. Alright, as we are back in the fork in the road, and I just farted because I eat a lot of party food. I thought, why not place a marker here that is... I didn't bring anything fence posts. I thought, why not put a crafting table to mark here's a new construction going on in this direction, and put a torch to mark the fork in the road for anyone coming by in the dark. At the moment it's only myself, but who knows. How are everyone today? I'm wondering if you are watching. It would be very nice to hear from you what you think about the series so far, and if you like the changes I'm doing and trying really to improve my voice. Today I thought about the food I ate, how could I prepare my voice better, so I drank lemon water before it's recorded. I thought about honey, but since I am vegan, I cannot eat honey. I don't think that's the proper thing to do. Most bees are not treated that well for the major, at least, production of honey in the world. So I'm avoiding that. But honey, I think... No, I mean lemon water seems to have worked really nice. Let's just make sure we are using the pick that lasts, because we don't waste the silk touch pick here in the tunnel, because we want cobble so we can smelt and get levels. I don't know any good way to get levels without killing anything. since we are playing non-violent, we're not gonna kill any mobs, or not even mobs. Even if I have done that in the past, especially blazes. But this is now completely non-farming mobs. We're just gonna see how it goes. It's a challenge. Can we manage to play in survival and maintain our high-level tools with just leveling up from smelting materials and what other friendly, peaceful ways there are to gain levels? Let's go get on in this tunnel. So what else to... Yeah, this is one way to get levels, is of course digging coal. Forgot about that. Why not do that as well? But not in the video. Unless you really like seeing me going mining, you could leave a comment and request me for a mining session in one episode. But otherwise, I think we will stay as much as possible to show new updates happening in Flower Valley, and then the main focus is of course building the Acacian Ascendancy. Okay, here we are. Maybe we are halfway, I don't know, but we have dug ourselves quite a bit here, and I'm getting some iron, which is nice too for levels, and actually also for building the railroad or minecart track later. And so today I was really inspired for making this video. I was standing in the kitchen and binging on peanut butter and see the crackers, I think, and some bread, and it suddenly struck me how beautiful it was outdoors with all the light from the sunset and the winter trees, which still have leaves, I think. Mostly there are pine trees and such here. So I went outdoors with my camera to grab some photos for inspiration for building this world, and I think I got some really nice photographs that I posted some on my blog. If you're interested in looking at them, it's at bkh.me. The blog post is called Pro Foundational Friday. If you're watching this much later, you will have to search use the search function to find it, since I post almost basically daily these last months, and so posts quickly disappear in the history books. And yeah, so let's see, are we coming anywhere closer? That's too early. To the station. So we dig through some of this. I even forget the name. Diorite. Some diorite along with the smooth stone. I like to think about this as granite, but granite has another texture, is more reddish. But since what you see a lot here in Sweden, where I live at the moment, is granite, which is higher, it's more grey. You especially see it in the forest, or where people have walked on high hills in the forest, and where the moss and other vegetation has been worn out from walking. You can see granite shine through. So I thought about building something like that in Flower Valley, actually, on the stream on Sunday evening. Should be at 7 p.m. Universal Time +1, I think. You can come and watch me do some nice terrain building there. And tomorrow I will also stream in another world, which is my creative world, which has a nice variety of builds, all joined by a teleportation hub where you have to solve puzzles to come back. And I named that world Dadsheya, It's a mix of Chinese and Vai language with African and Arabic. So Dad is Arabic and She is Chinese and Ya is Vai language. I think it quite fits the world that is very, as I say, eclectic or varied in the builds that are there. There are Japanese builds, there are inspired builds from Tibet, and then there are some just more modern things like an ecological village, and there are also a lighthouse on an island, a laboratory in a swamp with a cafe, tree houses, yeah, and many more things. So I can put up the link to that in today's video if you want to look at download the world. You can try it out and play the mini games, which are quite hard to say the least. So you'll be teleported somewhere and then you have to figure out some tricky way to activate the command block, which is hidden somewhere in the build, to get back to the map again after exploring. I also put signs with clues to follow. I think I have a hard time myself sometimes remembering the way back. But tomorrow on the stream I will revisit the map to inaugurate the new name, since it was called Avion Photon's Creative World before, and now it's called Dad Sheya. Try to make some nice logotype, I think. They're all in creative. And this tunnel is gonna be really long. So let's cut ahead and I will continue show you when I've reached the Flower Valley. Oh, so it seems we run into a little bit of trouble here. This is a cave system that I didn't think about would be just in the way as we get digging the tunnel here. So what can we do about this? We'll have to just build a support for the rail track over this tunnel, and let's do a quick and improvised thing here. Just fill it in with cobble for now, and we have to we'll detail all the tunnels later, of course, but for now just assume there's nothing here and continue. So I'm digging through even more caves here. I think it would be nice to leave this open later for the rail, or to break up the monotony of the long tunnel. We even have some water going here. We could incorporate it, perhaps use glass if it's possible. I'm not sure if you can use glass. Maybe place some half stab to let the water down under here. Could be pretty nice. For now we are still filling it up. Alright, so we have actually come upon above the tunnel coming from the mines. So I think that could be quite good actually, to align ourselves. So we're not to the right of this track, but we are perfectly aligned. Yes, now I remember that, yeah, that was the coordinates I used. So we will just accept that fact and see how we come here. If we will have to make some turn to the right or upwards the closer we come here. Not sure about the height here. Just yes, dig on here and see. Alright, so we are gonna enter the tunnel, so we will have to think about this, making some proper junction here. There's a track going up. We could just jump onto that track actually. We're coming here. I think it works fine to just let ourselves drop down and continue forward on that track. But for the other one we would have to make a curve perhaps somewhere here at least, going around and joining in onto this track here, and that would, of course, the nicest thing would be to have it operated closer to the station. Actually, we can jump down here and see where we are at here. So we're going up there. I think we could make a distance operated junction somewhere hidden at the start here, hide it underneath with redstone, and could go all the way over here, I think, and have a switch that goes, let's say, you can try it here, make a preparation for that. Sorry about the inventory is completely full now with all the cobblestone we have dug. I think here could be an entrance. We might have to change it later, and then it has to go down a little bit, and it's a single track, so let's not take too far. Just go down immediately. So this is just a rough tunnel sketch. Let's see how many, actually counting how many we need to go down. 1, 2, 3, and are we level there? I'm sorry to see. Yeah, looks like, or at least, or just 2 actually. 1, let's do another here, 2, and then go straight. And here we are. Perfect. So this will be a curve there, going down, and then a curve and going away. Acacian Ascendancy. So we will leave the building of the junction for another time, and let's go and put some stuff in the smelters and continue with the next part of today's program. As we are here and I cleaned up the inventory, I thought, why not make some furnaces and bring over, so we can take advantage of the time when we are building, and smelt some cobblestone over there as well. Actually, we just need let's just bring 8 stacks over there. Now we also want to have more clay. Oh, so here we are at the potter, and I think we're gonna bring the light gray. Why not bring all that we got here in light gray and brown gray? I'm not sure what colors I picked, so let's bring this, and then we can orange terracotta. There's plenty of that in the mesa beyond the desert village, which we visited in the beginning of the episode. So we can probably dye up all of this white and bring over with us. Here we go. Bone meal. No, is that not a recipe? Alright, is it like this? No? Okay, what a bummer. I thought we could do that. Hang on, I have to check this out. Ah, of course, it's orange terracotta. It's not the default terracotta. So yes, we can take terracotta itself, uncolored, and we can color it white. Let's actually do, in the water stream. Sorry about the darkness. Let's do 2 stacks at least. We need more bone meal resources. I'm all full of Inventory full. What an episode today. This is when you don't plan the material part. So let's get this here. 2 stacks of white terracotta, 2 of the light grey, 1 of grey, and we have a little bit of brown, 1 of grey. Oh, we have 1 stack of brown, that's perfect. So let's get over to the savanna. Maybe this episode should be called Will He Ever Get to the Savannah? I'm back at the smith again making a minecart. As you may have noticed, I had some rail I found here in the chest, and I thought, why not start building the rail, a temporary rail, to head over there fast, and it's more easy probably to walk these tunnels with the heavy materials. So imagine we are role playing here a little bit. Let's just make a super simple temporary railroad we can take advantage of here. It'll be really short. Maybe just 10 or so of this. Mine tracks. It's actually a little bit stupid from an efficiency point of view, but as we go along it should be fine. If we perhaps lengthen this later during the live stream for example, could be really useful for next week to have this done. So at the moment there's no accelerating pads and nothing, but this should be like coming here, taking this, you get a little bit of speed boost here, and you have enough, taking the cart and then heading on